Okay, I am live on Facebook and YouTube. Yay! Okay, yeah, I'm trying to be more efficient, so I'm live in both. So bear with me here. I know I am a day late. It is May 1st, and typically I do these month-end money reviews on the last day of the month, but yesterday was a little crazy, so here we are. You know what? Better late than never. I am here. Let's talk about my April money budget spending results for the month. And if you're new here, I'm Maria Reeves, founder and finance coach of City Girl Savings. And at the end of every month, I do a live review of my money budget and spending numbers for the month in hopes that it inspires you to look at your own money, spending, budget numbers for the month and set you up for success for the next month. So I've been doing this for years. I will continue to do it. Typically not always late, but bear with me sometimes. I can't be 100% all the time. So all right, let's talk about April. So starting with the positive, I had more money coming in than going out for the month, which is always a good thing. At minimum, you always want to be broken even, right? Like you always want to have the same amount of money coming in that is going out. Best case scenario, you have more money coming in than going out. And worst case scenario, you have more money going out than coming in. So I did have more money coming in than going out in the month of April, which is great. So extra money made its way to me, which is always a blessing. Okay, so let's talk about my budget categories. So savings, I saved exactly what I intended to, which is always good. Didn't save any more than I planned to, but that's okay. Housing and groceries, they're typically always the same every month. I have a very set amount every single month for those expenses. So that's exactly what happened. So I was good there. Personal bills. I was actually significantly under budget here. Now, this doesn't happen often for me. And I think because April, I had recently paid for a large expense that I typically budget monthly under personal bills. I didn't have that expense. So it allowed me to come in under budget, which was great. Okay, transportation. We all know gas is going up. Gas is insane. So I had two fill-ups in the month of April, so that caused me to go over budget in that category. It is what it is. I need gas to get where I'm trying to go. This is something that I tell my clients, like, hey, we need gas to get to the destination that allows us to make money. So we have to adjust accordingly. So I was over budget in transportation. What I'm going to do for May is probably increase the amount I have allotted for gas just to make sure I'm accommodating for the rising costs. Meals out. So I thought I was going to be good in April for meals out. I was not as good as I expected. I did have a friend come into town that kind of threw me off. And then, just some stuff happening throughout the month. Not horrible, definitely not my worst month. So let's appreciate the good, but I could have been better in this category, was over budget, kind of is what it is. Donations, charity, tithing. I actually spent more than I had intended to. There are a few things that kind of hit home with me this month, and sometimes when stories come up or issues happen in the world and it just hits me a certain way, I just donate. Sometimes I don't even think about what I have allocated for that category. I just kind of give. And so I never feel bad about that, but it does cause me to go over budget. So I was over budget in that category for April. Fund spending. So I was over budget in fund spending. I had a few extra expenses that I actually was not accounting for in this category. And sometimes if I have something like that's a little bit more on the discretionary side, but may not be directly related to fun, I'll categorize it here. And that's what I did. So I was over budget in this category. Sometimes it happens. It just is what it is. I did save or put a little bit more towards my goals than I was planning to, and that's thanks to the extra money coming in that I had planned. So that was good. All in all, April wasn't a terrible month. Like I said, I came in profitable, always the goal. But there are definitely some areas with the discretionary spending that I can be better with. So that will be my goal for May. May is obviously Mother's Day, so we have that coming up. Memorial Day. I don't think I have plans for that, so I'm not too worried about that, but I like to kind of foresee the month ahead to think about, okay, which categories may be impacted because of just whatever month it is. So as I create my numbers for May, I will definitely keep those things in mind, but other than that, I'm definitely going to try to improve on meals out and the fun spending. I hope this live video inspired you to kind of look at your own money budget and spending numbers for April and assess accordingly for May so we can do our best to stick to budget. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you soon. Thanks, everyone.